Collective, welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi you guys, welcome back into the channel. So this is our Friday collective reading. So you guys, I will pull letters, numbers. I'm actually going to pull a general feel for the spread before we start as well, just because I want to kind of see who we could be dealing with or addressing in this message, whether this is you collective or somebody connected to you in your energy. Okay, so let's start with our letters here. Welcome back, all of my current subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. You guys have been beyond a blessing to me, to the channel, to the collective. Thank you so much for allowing me to assist you in your healing process, in your growth, and your expansion. So we have the letters E as in Eddie, N as in Nancy, L as in Larry, U as in Utah. And then we have this symbol like a dash. And this reminds me of not having an expression, not knowing what's next, being unsure. So letters E, N, U, and L. Somebody could be named Lynn. And again, N is very significant, L is very significant. Then we have X and we have D. Again, there's some type of mystery in a situation in the collective that somebody is dealing with. Somebody wants to stay hidden. Somebody has a lot of questions about a person, place, or situation involving someone with these letters or one of these letters. We have the letter S, J, Z, and again, and the letter B. N is very significant. N as in Nancy, Natalie, Nathaniel. Okay. Let me roll the dice and see what numbers are significant to you guys before we start. Okay. 1, 1, so 11. 8, 8, 11, 11, 8, so November 8th, August 11th. 2, February, born on the 2nd. 28, you could be 28, 82, or born on the 28th. 46, 64, the number 10 as well. Okay. 4, 5, 6, this is about forward movement, moving forward collective. The number 2 can represent born on the 2nd, the month of February, but also talks about making a decision, trying to find balance, being unsure of how to move forward is what I'm also getting. So somebody's having doubts about their future, about how to move forward. Wow. 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4s are very significant. The divine intervention, divine connection, connection to spirit, divine protection. You guys are heavily protected at this time, collective. Wow. The number 16 is significant, born on the 16th. The number 7 is significant as well, born in July, born on the 7th. 44, 88. One more time. Then we have 3/11, so November 3rd, March 11th, and we also have 77, 77, 77 could be significant. Okay, so those are your letters and numbers that might be significant to this read. Keep that in mind. If none of that is significant, that's okay. The general message of the spread could still be significant. Let me pull general feel of the message here. The Dancer. So this is about this Greek figure shaped like a goat that played music in order to attract and potential mates. This figure was generally always in lustful energy. So collective, you could have been dealing with somebody who was a cheater, always in lustful energy, always had third parties, was a manipulator, emotional manipulator, in order to get what they wanted physically from someone. This also talks about being self-conscious and overcoming that as well. This is also a Greek god who was a protector of animals. So you guys may really love animals, or you guys have animals as well. And this is also about dancing away those uncomfortable feelings. So again, you guys could have had someone in your energy who used manipulation, emotional manipulation, especially pertaining to music, in order to attract in people towards them that they could manipulate. They were constantly in lustful energy. This could be significant to the message, but let's see. Let's get the overall spread. What is the overall energy in the collective at this time? What is it that they need to know? Wow. Somebody is dealing with something urgent or critical, and they know that this is happening, but they're not taking any steps or efforts to change it, this situation or problem that they are dealing with. And this is the opposite of each other, right? Because when you're in an emergency, it requires immediate action or attention. There is somebody who is not taking any action towards a situation or a problem. So some of you guys are in the energy of being calm, collected, unbothered, while the person that you were dealing with or who is in your energy is having the opposite reality right now of dealing with a lot of emergency situations. Wow. Legal, physical. Okay. Message. Wow. First one out. And expected or unexpected news, communication, or reconciliation. So again, this could be somebody from your past if you are not in connection with this particular person, group, situation, friend, whatever it may be. But this is somebody or a situation that may end up coming back into your life, collective, Somebody is going to message you because they want to reconcile with you in some way. So this could be something that you possibly expect. I would assume that you have some inkling of this, but this may just be confirmation for you that a message is coming towards you. And I feel like this is going to be something that happens in the near future here. So be mindful, be ready for that incoming message. Again, with this saying communication regarding reconciliation, this could be someone who wants to reconcile the past with you. Also, this could be about news about someone from your past as well. Okay? All right. Well, what else is happening with this message? What is going on with this message? Cold. Emotional detachment or lack of empathy, being unfeeling or not showing emotion. So I feel like this is somebody from your past who was very cold to you. They were emotionally detached from you at the time. There was a lack of empathy when it came to your feelings or emotions. And yeah, this person never expressed to you how they felt. They never showed you any grace, any empathy. And this is the person who wants to come in and reconcile. Let me see. Let's get some more details here. What else? Yeah, this was an avoidant, feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling of being lost. Yeah. So this was an avoidant. Again, confirmation just about this particular situation or person that could be coming back towards you, sending this message collective. This is somebody who avoided having deep conversations, avoided talking about their feelings or emotions. They probably usually left you in a lot of confusion because you never really had any answers to anything. What else? Wheel of Fate. Wow. So the tables are turning. Fate, continuously moving in a cycle or completely breaking free from a certain loop. So I feel like on one hand, collective, this is something that you broke free from. You got out of this endless cycle, this endless loop that you had been in with this particular person over and over and over again. I feel like this person is still stuck on this Wheel of Fate. I also feel like, collective, you are receiving rewards and accolades and becoming prosperous, while this person is facing a lot of dead ends here with this Wheel of Fate energy. Yeah. So this could be someone facing endings. Again, they are possibly on the bottom of this Wheel of Fate, and collective, right now you could be on the top of this wheel. Okay? What else? Backfire, boomerang effect, a repeating process, returning, starting over, back to sender, return to sender. This could be someone who in the past used to and maybe still sends you negative energy, evil eye projection. This is going back with this boomerang energy. Also, this is about, collective, you being able to have a new beginning, being able to start over, but not repeating the same process. So I feel like, again, in this person's energy, this Wheel of Fate, they are still going in this cycle, and it is repeating with this boomerang effect, and any negative energy projections are being returned. Yeah. Confirmation. Yeah, there's some sorrow that they are feeling at this time because of this, because they know that they were not kind. They know that they did not treat you in the way you deserve to be treated. They were not a good friend to you. They were not a good romantic partner. They took you for granted. They were constantly in third-party situations, or you were in a third-party situation, collective, whether you knew it or not, and eventually you got out of this repeated cycle with this particular person. You put a stop to it permanently. This is done. And there's, wow, emergency. Yeah, there's that emergency situation again. like I said, I feel like there's a lot of things that are ending, a lot of situations that are becoming chaotic. Somebody could also be dealing with a physical ailment, a lot of illness, things that put them in these panicked or emergency situations where they have to deal with, wow, a lot of things happening. What else? Friendship. Yeah, this is somebody who you looked at as a friendship, as a good friend. A relationship based on shared experiences or interests, built on honesty, reliability, and understanding. I feel like this person broke your trust. There was a beautiful connection here. I feel like this is something that was known, it was felt, but definitely had to end because somebody started to act cold and avoidant towards you. And now they are in sorrow. Give me some more about this friendship. They wore a mask with you. Wow. Hiding a person's emotions, true self, or intentions. So one of two things happened here in this connection with this particular individual collective. You had someone in your life who wore a mask, and the intention behind the mask matters. So let me explain. So you had someone who you were in a really close connection with, a close bond. I feel like you guys connected in so many different ways. You guys could flow together, but they hid their emotions behind a mask. So the emotions were of a romantic nature. This person had deeper feelings for you than they ever expressed, and they kept those feelings to themselves. They avoided expressing themselves emotionally, and they acted cold, even though underneath this mask, their feelings for you were of warmth, were of love, was of admiration. You made this person feel like home, you know, rocking in the treetop all day long. Yeah, and singing that song. Yeah, you guys were the Rockin' Robins. And you know, this person loved to just hang out with you, sit on the branch and kind of just look at life, talk about life, enjoy each other's company and time. But this is something that they hid from you. They did not express this to you. And now they are in sorrow because you have walked away. You jumped off of the wheel of faith. You jumped off of the hamster wheel. You didn't want to keep going in circles because you were becoming dizzy. So you put a complete stop to it. You were done with it. The other side, person B, you also felt that you had a good connection with, a good friendship with. But this person, what they were hiding was bad intentions. This is somebody who only wanted to be close to you in order to learn about you. This person was actually very envious of you. They didn't like the attention that you received. They were jealous of your family, your connections with others. And so they got close to you just to stab you in the back, just to humiliate you, just to gaslight you, to love bomb you. So they were cold and avoidant, but they left you with mixed signals until you again put a stop to it and you walked away. So these are the two energies that I'm getting here. What else? Give me more on this mask. Wow. I think that kind of sums it up as far as what energy we're talking about here. Malicious intent, evil purposes, wicked actions leading to or falling into sin. Wow. That's not clear enough. So, this person from your past collective who wore a mask with you, who you never knew their true intentions, was in devil energy. They had bad intentions for you. They didn't like the fact that you were like this dog energy. You were very loyal. You were in balance, peaceful, in harmony. And this is how you treated this person. You were very loyal to them. You were very, very loyal to a fault, apparently. What else? Fortune. Luck, destiny, and unexpected turns, a symbol of prosperity. Yeah, falling right on this wheel of fate for you, like I said in the beginning of the spread. The wheel of fate is turning for you, so now you are in luck, destiny, on path to unexpected turns of prosperity and unfolding events that are beyond your control, that is going to lead you in the direction that you're supposed to be in. Because you jumped off this wheel, because you stopped going around in circles and circles and circles and repeating this karmic pattern, you put a complete stop to it. Now you are in line with your path, collective. What else? Yeah. You're dealing with somebody in this snake energy. The person could be born in the year of the snake. Any of those years could be significant. And the choices that this person made took them off path with you. They chose to be in this devil energy. And you were wise enough to see it, to figure it out. And this is why you were able to walk away from it. Wow. Yep. Endings. Double endings. Like I said, this was destined to end. And you made the right choice, the wise choice to end this connection with this snake-like energy that had bad intentions for you, that hid behind this mask. So now you get the reward of peace. Mental and emotional, free from anxiety and disturbances, while this person is dealing with emergency situations that have them dealing with feelings of anxiety. You have a surprise coming, collective. Something unexpected, a gift. What else? Tell me more. A gift of relaxation, peace. Like I said, this is what you have to expect coming towards you. Being in a more relaxed state, enjoying life, while this person, unfortunately, is dealing with poverty, having very little resources, possessions, feeling emotional or material deprivation. Wow. So that is the different sides of the wheel of fate. Look at that confirmation, how it fell out on fortune. Look at how there's two sides to this fortune, poverty and wealth on top of fortune. Wow, on top of the wheel. Wow, that's not clear. Yeah, you are becoming unreachable because you are ascending, collective. These energies are no longer allowed to be in your energy, and they have been taken out. Waste, garbage, or something considered worthless or of poor quality. They were not a good friend to you. They were not a good person in your life. They did not have good intentions for you. So the divine has removed anything that does not serve you or your highest good. Yep, and they are left with the burdens. It's interesting how it fell on top of poverty. They are dealing with these burdens, while your wealth is coming to you as a surprise. Wow. This could be somebody who was very religious. This is a battle, a spirit battle right now between good and evil. This is why you are heavily being protected. That's why 4444 came out here in the beginning of the spread. Yep. Stability, security, and grounding, a symbol of being firmly rooted, feeling safe, or finding emotional and physical steadiness amongst the change or the chaos. Confirmation, spirit. So spirit is keeping you grounded, keeping you anchored while all of this is happening in the background. And you probably don't even know about most of this, collective, because you have been in hermit mode, probably just rebuilding, trying to create your stability. But you are heavily protected from this energy who projected negativity towards you, who had bad intentions. These people have been removed from your energy, from your life. You are becoming unreachable to these particular individuals. And the wheel of fate is turning in your favor because you made the right choice. And because you put in the effort. You put in the effort to be a good person, to have a good heart. So you are going to achieve your desired outcome. Wow. See if I can get some more of the tea here about this person. Wow, collective. And it's just so unfortunate because when you truly love someone or have a heart for a person, it's so hard to find and accept the fact that they really truly didn't have good intentions for you. The mask that people wear, it's incredible how easy it is for them to hold on to the facade. Wow. Well, let's see. Let me get a little bit more detail about what's the tea here. Swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Yeah, you are no longer swept off your feet by this person. You no longer have romantic feelings towards them at all. Recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing. Yeah, this person is in sorrow. Like we saw in the beginning, they are thinking about you. They are thinking about all the ways that you were amazing to them, all the ways that you gave to them, collective, all the ways that you showed up for them. And they're looking around at their life and they are surrounded by all these people in the same devil energy that they were in towards you, the cold and avoidant, people just looking to gain something from them. Yeah, they were a frenemy. They were a frenemy. Fake friend, two-faced, hidden intentions, confirmation. What else? And now they are numbing their pain, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Yep. Avoiding getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around, tiptoeing energy. This is something that you never had to do. You never had to worry about. Yep. Fed up, over it, not having it, frustrated. They are so frustrated. They are hating their current situations. They are wishing they made different decisions. This is why they are reminiscing about you. This is why they are thinking about the memories, because when you were part of their life, collective, things were smooth, they were successful, but partly it was because they were taking from you and they were not giving back to you equally. This person didn't even truly tell you how they felt about you. Again, person A, even if they did have feelings for you, they were not upfront and honest about them. They were cold and avoidant, so you still had to walk away from them. They acted like they were a frenemy. Excuse me. They acted like they were a frenemy. You can now be allergic to this energy with be sneezing randomly. But this is somebody, again, who is very two-faced with you. And you no longer feel safe in their energy. You no longer feel safe around them. So this is why they are not around you. Yeah, their life is not in balance. There's no peace. There's no happiness at this time. It's very imbalanced. Harmony in the reverse. And now you have chemistry and intense passion with somebody new coming into your life, collective. It's what you deserve. Yeah. You deserve to laugh again, feel whole, to feel overjoyed, to be able to smile again after all of this deception, all of this backstabbing energy. Sipping, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. So many people was in this energy about you. because of this person. People no longer have anything to say because people now understand the truth. They now see who the real frenemy was in the situation. Yep. Bonnie and Clyde, it started to come out like this, but then it flipped upside down because this was the illusion. The illusion that you could have their back and they had yours equally. This person is just running around and just betrayed you. So now you get a new boo. Like I said, that's gonna be fire. And that's what you deserve, collective. You've always had a good heart. So you deserve good friends. You deserve a real squad. People who to actually have your back and not just say it and then backstab you. Your soul tribe, your close friends. I feel like there's also people from this situation that wish they could be friends with you again as well. Because not only was it this person involved, but other people who listened to this person were involved that lost your friendship as well. All right, collective. Well, that's what I have. Congratulations on your new beginning. Congratulations for stepping off of the hamster wheel. Congratulations for the wheel turning in your favor. Congratulations for choosing you, because now you got a new boo coming in and it's gonna be fire. Woo, 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 woo. So enjoy that, collective. All right, until next time, you guys. Bye.